guys, I thought I'd show this knife, and this is not one of the knives I would normally show on my channel here. It might work its way into my other channel, but I really do like this. I bought this, it's sort of an impulse purchase. If you're on Amazon for any length of time, eventually you're going to find something you like and buy for no other reason than it looks good to you. And I do that more than frequently. But this is a very nice little knife. The company is Sanrenmu, S-A-N-R-E-N-M-U. It's a company, Chinese company, which is no big deal. Most of our budget knives, and if you guys have watched my videos for a while, you know I don't try to go get $150 titanium knives. I do occasionally get a Damascus blade knife. I know that Damascus is basically a misnomer, but I do like those knives, so I get a few of those and I spend a little bit more. But basically I like budget knives, and this is one of them. And this is a very simple knife. It's sort of a multi-tool. It has a carabiner type clip here, so you can hook it on a keychain or belt loop, etc. And it has basically it has a nut driver or nut loosener here. And it's in centimeters, 10, 8, 6, 4. Most of the world's in centimeters, so that's no major adjustment we have to make. It's called a Maya design on the blade, so I assume that might have been the manufacturers of that little component. And this, it would be I guess would be a good for emergencies to get out of seat belts, for instance. Let me zoom this thing back a little bit. To get out of seat belts, sort of a seat belt cutter. So that has its virtues. Now, but the real virtue is this. Like I said, I like it. If you could, it almost is a full tang little pocket knife. If you could have a tang in a pocket knife, and you guess you can. It's one solid piece of metal here, and on either side is the little multi-tool you got here, and the other side is the blade. Now, what's most outstanding about this little knife is the fact that this blade is actually sharp. So you may never have seen this knife without that. Now, I like the knife and I like the looks, but it might not have been enough to make my reviews. But the fact that this is the first production knife I've had that could do this. I have not sharpened this knife. And I have my sharpeners here just out of frame, but I have not sharpened this knife. So this knife is as close as you get to razor sharp right out of the box. So this is it. There's no tears here. These are nice, very definitive little cuts here. So, you know, that's great. That is super, and I like it. And it's got a lot of heft to it, and it seems to be very well built. Little hex screws or screws of some sort holding the little bit of plastic that's on it. But other than that little bit of plastic, which holds a flashlight. You know, I guess, so this could be called a very emergency type of knife. So I just wanted to show that, showing that sometimes your little impulse purchases turn out to be not that bad a deal. So that's all I've got for this one. Just make this one short. But, you know, I do like the fact that this knife does some very, very good cutting. And like I said, it's the first production knife I ever got that out of the box was that sharp. And this is the box, by the way. All right, I'll talk to you later, and you have a wonderful day.